YouTube fam, how y'all doing? TM Nation, how y'all doing? Today we're going to take a look at another pair of true wireless earbuds from One More. These are the Pistonbuds Pros, which you can get for right around 57 bucks on sale. At that price, these do have quite a bit to offer, to include Bluetooth 5.2 with a low latency gaming mode. You're getting both active noise canceling and a transparency mode, and you can get up to 30 hours worth of total use when you factor in the charging case. As far as the unboxing experience, inside you'll get a user manual and documentation, multiple sets of different sized ear tips, a USB Type-C cable to charge the case up, and of course you get your earbuds and the charging case. Taking a look at the design of the case first, as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. All that you really have is your One More branding on the top, a battery indicator light in the front, and you have your USB Type-C port for charging, along with your pairing button in the back. Overall, it does feel sturdy in the hand, so I think you'll protect the earbuds without an issue, but it's also a good size at the same time. It should fit in most normal sized pockets without bulging out too much. And as far as the earbud design, I have to say that I do like it. They're right in the middle in terms of their form factor. They're not too large or too small for me to use daily. In the ears, they have been comfortable for me to wear so far. I have been able to wear them for a few hours at a time without any ear fatigue or discomfort whatsoever. Now, not only that, they also did a respectable job of staying in place during exercise. Now, once the sweat started flowing, I did have to reposition them a couple of times, but it really wasn't that bad. Being that they're also IPX5 water resistant, they have held up just fine against sweat during my workouts. Even when I had them completely wet, they never malfunctioned. As I mentioned in the intro, these do offer up to 30 hours worth of total use when you include the case, but if you're looking for what you'll get on a single charge with the earbuds, that's about 7.5. Those numbers are certainly respectable in my opinion, but it's also worth noting that these do feature quick charging that will give you up to 1 hour worth of use from only 5 minutes in the case. I also want to mention that those numbers are without using ANC or transparency, so if you're going to be using those features often, you're likely going to get closer to 5 hours on a single charge and up to 20 with the case. Now, I have used the Pistonbuds Pros to watch a bunch of YouTube videos and some Amazon Prime movies through those apps on both my iPhone 13 Pro and my Pixel 6. Everything has seemed to be pretty synced up. Again, they are using Bluetooth 5.2 and they also have that low latency mode that will help cut down on any lag you're experiencing while you're gaming. It's also worth noting that dual connection is possible with these earbuds, so if you want to use one and leave one in the case, they got you covered. These are also compatible with the One More companion app. It does work well in my opinion. It does have most of the basics with a couple of extras. I won't go through everything, but for the main functions, as you can see the charge left both on your earbuds and the case as well. You can access your ANC and transparency mode settings, listen to soothing sounds, toggle the low latency mode on or off, and change your in-ear detection settings. Overall, the app does work well, but one thing that I'm not a huge fan of is the lack of EQ customization. You can choose from 12 different pre-built EQs, but there's no way for you to go in there and create your own. For the playback controls with these, they're gonna be operated by touch as there are no physical buttons on either earbud. They have been responsive for me so far, but I am a little bit disappointed that they're so limiting. Now, through the app, you do have the ability to customize both your double and triple tap functions, but unfortunately, no matter how you set them up, you're gonna be missing out on something. For example, say that you select one of your earbuds to control volume up. By default, the other earbud is gonna be volume down, so there's no way for you to have track controls, call controls, and volume controls all at once. Speaking on the ANC and transparency performance, I would say that they perform okay to good in both categories. Like you'll find with other One More earbuds, the ANC with these can be set to strong, wind noise canceling, or you can even cut it off altogether. Now, even when I find myself in a windy environment, I have found that the strong mode works completely fine. I really haven't been able to tell a difference in between the two. In both modes, the earbuds did a respectable job of reducing sounds such as humming, buzzing, and light talking. On the other hand, I would say that the transparency mode with these is just okay. With it on, I'm usually able to hear sounds within a 2-foot radius relatively well, but I wouldn't say that it's the strongest that I've tested. So specs and features out of the way, guys, I do think that these sound good for the price. Now, they don't do anything extremely well in terms of the highs, the mids, or the bass, but I do think that they perform well across the frequencies. Personally, I think that they sound the best in the classical EQ. For me, this is where you get the most clarity with your highs while maintaining some nice balance with the mids and the bass. This EQ also seemed to be the brightest for me in terms of the sound signature. All of the other ones for the most part either gave me a mid-heavy or airy sound. Relative to the call quality, these do have a total of 4 built-in mics, and they also use a noise canceling algorithm to focus on capturing clear speech. I have made a few voice calls using them, and so far nobody has complained about how I sounded, but I did take a sample for you guys so that you can judge for yourselves. Let's check it out. Alright guys, so right now I have the earbuds paired to my iPhone 13 Pro. As you can see, the microphones on them are providing you with this audio. Now, I'm not going to do any type of editing to this sample, so this should give you a pretty good idea of how these will perform for voice calls. So all in all, fam, I didn't expect these to blow me away for 60 bucks, and they did not, but I do think that they're a really nice pair of mid-range earbuds. They're giving you compatibility with the One More app, good call quality, good battery life, respectable sound quality, and you're also getting ANC and transparency. Now, I do wish that they came with full playback controls and wireless charging with the case, but taking the total package into consideration, I do think that these provide a lot of bang for the buck. Before you get on out of here, if you rock with the channel and your boy Tech Mo, hit that subscribe button and knock that notification bell out so you won't miss any of my uploads. Welcome to TM Nation. Peace.